sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Titans sideline, head coach Brian Callahan. His guys have not seen the results here in the first half of the year, just 2 wins in 7 tries. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out come the Colts, and they are led by their big quarterback who's trying to find his way in the NFL. Year 3 for Anthony Richardson. Gun, they'll throw to get things going. He takes off. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
27-yard line.
Off the zone read, this is Richardson. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Jaquan Jackson on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami. The #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
Play action. Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. will take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Titans.
Ward going to tap this one forward. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Out of the gun, Ward. That caught by Davis. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Tennessee.
A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
At the 9-yard line.
In motion, Okonkwo. Again, it's Ward. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to lock it outright. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on fourth and goal.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for downs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now third down. And
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
The Titans offense about ready to get going on their second possession. Have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie It is 1st and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. Showing off the elusiveness there. Able to dance his way forward. It's a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Alvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. He's got room past the 35. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Colts.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
32-yard line.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 4. Richardson to throw. Open man. That's Alec Pierce. Running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Richardson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Zadarius Smith in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now it's 4th and goal.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
That caught Tony Pollard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's going to air this out for Davis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd.
Richardson operating from the pistol. To the left side and taken in by Downs. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Here's Richardson. 1st down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Richardson. In middle, and he's got Downs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
At the 31-yard line.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down, well behind the line.
7-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Brings up 3rd and
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Richardson gonna look to throw. Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Timeout. Indianapolis, that is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Quickly out to Downs on the receiver screen. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
And the Colts, first down.
Throwing, Richardson. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Got down. Touchdown, Colts.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35.
On first down, Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with first and 10. Lockett headed in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Out of the gun, Ward. Into the hands of Lockett. Complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Now it's picked up by one of his teammates.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
The Titans sending out their punter as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Colts offense and Josh Downs heading back to the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down throw for Richardson. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 9.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's on the play. That's good for the Colts. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Throwing is Richardson. He'll step up and run this. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. The Colts are going to have a first and goal. He'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the
They'll run here with Taylor. And this one blown up. Good serve. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Throwing on second down. Richardson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
So now Shane Steichen will send out the field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Colts will extend their third-quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. To throw is Ward. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
He was defended by Kenny Moore.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football.
Like, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 1. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. Third and 2. Here we go.
Brings up third down and 2.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage. The stop made at the 31. But a new set of downs. First down picked up. huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. 4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Now Richardson on the move left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Darius Smith in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon and number 6 on the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
It is 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Again, they target Pittman. He's got another catch. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball...
That's going to be blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
In motion, Okonkwo. Play action. Ward. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Escaping to his left.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 18-yard line.
Here's Richardson. The outside, hauled in by Pittman. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Taylor. He's got room. to the 45. 20. 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Donovan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Colts will line up.
We'll go with Taylor on the ground. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start out first down and 10. Gun, here's Ward. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Titans.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Colts have come away with the football.
It's going to be fortunate for this guy, Mike. I mean, that was incredible effort to continue to fight and break all those tackles, but it doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball. Sometimes it's just easier to say, hey, great effort, go down, live to play another snap. In this case, he just kept the play alive a little too long. The defense kept pursuing him, and next thing you know, they pop it out, and it goes the other way.
There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Open man is Davis. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Titans first down.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Another try, second and 10. Now it's Ward. Middle of the field, he's got Conquo. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll run with Pollard. He's going to be marked down
First down, Tennessee.
They'll drop to throw. Throw on the run is complete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's Pollard. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third.
Throwing, Ward. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal. That's to the end zone, and now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay that will stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned.
His kick is good. Makes the score Colts 22.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Third, they need 8. They'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start just inside the 20-yard line. The Titans offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's the spike, and he stops it with 8 seconds remaining. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Throwing is Ward. Forced out wide. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. On the comeback, falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win for the Colts. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.